Annyeonghaseyo Chingu. Namaste, namaskar. Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm here to share with you yet another Korean recipe called Khamjachorige. Yes, it's pronounced as Khamjachorige. Khamjachorige. It's an awesome dish. It's made with potatoes, onions, spring onions, peppers, sesame oil, soy sauce, and a whole bunch of awesome ingredients. You can check them out, pause, and you can read the ingredients. Yeah, this dish is gonna be like sweet and hot at the same time. Such a comforting food. Alright, let's start making the dish. Okay. And start making the sauce first. Okay, so here I'm going to start with 2 inches of ginger. Slice the ginger first and then chop them into tiny pieces. Okay, let's chop the garlic into tiny pieces and then mix both ginger and garlic and together chop them again. Alright, here I'm taking Kikkoman soy sauce. It's low sodium. And we'll be taking around 1 cup of soy sauce. Then let's add the ginger garlic chopped pieces in the sauce. And we'll start chopping the small green chilies. We'll be taking about 5 at the moment. We'll be using the rest later. These tiny green chilies are very hot. They are hotter than the long green Asian pepper. These tiny peppers, they give a kick to the soy sauce. It's good. And we'll be adding the chilies to the soy sauce mixture. Oh, look at that. It looks so beautiful, isn't it? Okay, next we'll be adding a little bit of ajimirin. And then we will be adding 4 spoons of sugar. Here I'm using brown sugar. You can use whichever sugar you want, but 4 spoons of brown sugar is pretty good for this. And then we'll mix it all in nicely. And now we'll be adding a little bit of black pepper, just sprinkle on top of it and stir again. After this, we'll be adding a little bit of sesame oil. Here I'm using pure sesame oil and bring the whole sauce just over 2 cups and mix. Alright, now comes the hot dogs. These are from Ball Franks, made with chicken and pork, and we are going to lay them out and start slicing them. Okay, once you are done slicing the hot dogs, keep them in a bowl and set them aside, and then start chopping onions. Notice how we are not chopping the onions into tiny pieces, just slice them like so. And then just set it aside. And now's the time to peel potatoes and dice them into chunks. Now we'll be using the rest of the green chilies that we had. Just slice them only halfway through, like so. And then we'll have our pan ready to cook. So after testing that the pan is hot enough, we'll drop the hot dogs first. Notice I'm not using oil here because we're gonna heat the hot dogs on high flame and the hot dogs are gonna brown themselves. We'll be dropping some of the hot dogs first and then later we'll drop the rest. Slowly flip these hot dogs one by one and then wait for them all to brown. So keep stirring and flipping the hot dogs till all of them are nice and brown, and store it in a bowl and set it aside. And then in the same pot, we're gonna take some oil and start cooking the potatoes. And this is gonna be on medium-high flame. Just slowly put the potatoes in and stir it. Mix it well with the oil. Then add some black pepper powder on it. And now it's time to add the onions in. So add the onions in and then stir them with the potatoes. And let's drop the hot dogs. We browned them earlier. Mix them all in well. And once the potatoes and onions and hot dogs start cooking together, about 10-15 minutes in, So we'll be adding the soy sauce we prepared earlier. Yeah, pour in the soy sauce and check that out. It looks so beautiful with all those greens and potatoes and onions and hot dogs. Isn't it beautiful? Once you pour the soy sauce, we're gonna add rest of the green chilies that we sliced only halfway through. As if chilies weren't enough, we're gonna add more because we like kick in our food, isn't it? So more chilies the better. It's gonna give a kick because we already have sugar in this recipe, and it's gonna balance it all out, and it's gonna be so awesome, nice, sweet and hot on the same side. And we'll be adding a little bit of sesame oil on top of it and mix it all in. Let it cook a little bit. Some more time. Don't worry, the onions and everything will be cooked eventually. We'll cover the lid and then we'll let it cook. But right now we will be adding all this. And yeah, delicious. It's gonna be awesome, people. Okay, next we're gonna wash some scallions and then chop them along with one long green hot pepper. So here we are chopping the long green hot pepper. It's semi-hot. It's not as hot as the little green peppers we used earlier. So we're going to use that and chop about 2 or 3 scallions and drop them in the potato and hot dog mixture and cover it with a lid and let it cook for a while. Okay, after about 10-15 minutes, we're going to add the sweet rice flour. This is going to thicken the sauce. So right now the sauce is all liquidy, right? So this is going to add as a thickener. You can use corn flour too, but we like to use the sweet rice flour because it's going to add a bit of sweetness too, and the flavor is really very different when compared to using a corn flour. So sweet rice flour is better for this dish. And once you add the sweet rice flour, just mix it all in and let it cook for some more time, about 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, about 8 to 10 minutes in, we're checking on the potatoes if they are cooked or not. So just cut a piece of it like I did so, and looks like the potatoes are done almost. So we're gonna leave it for another 5 minutes and it should be all done and ready to eat. Okay, after 5 minutes, check that out. Khamjachorige is all done. Look at those yummy hot dogs, all well cooked with the potatoes. The potatoes are nice and soft with all those juices in, with soy sauce, with, you know, garlic and ginger and sugar. It's awesome. And serve it with rice and you're gonna love it. This is such a comforting food. It's going to be amazing. Just try it at home, cook it, and you're going to enjoy it. Share it with your friends and family. Okay, so here we are adding a little bit of bellflower root, which is a Korean condiment to go along with this dish. You can eat it with kimchi or something else, but today we're going to eat some bellflower root with Khamjachorige. So that's all, folks. I hope you have a good day. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you in the next video. So have a great day and 안녕히 가세요.